building was bought by Kyle Sweet from Sweet Law, happens to be a client and friend of Brian's, and he had this warehouse in the back that he wasn't going to use. We came down and looked at it and just fell in love with it, and could envision all these great ideas. And so we helped with the design. Took about a year altogether, and then I'd actually started booking things before I'd actually signed the lease, so I had to make it work out. So, but no, it's been great. The light here is fantastic. Being in proximity of downtown, we've got all of the a lot of the companies that I work for are really close. So, and of course I work with all these guys too. So it's really neat. Best thing about being down here, I just touched on it, is probably having human contact every day. Working at home, quite often if everybody was gone, got lonely, you know, or you were just inundated with children and daddy do this, daddy do that, you know, and it was just really hard, you know. Trying to tell a 4-year-old that you have a deadline to meet and daddy needs to be left alone is sometimes tricky. So yeah, I like that. You know, Friday afternoon beer club's not too bad either. So
I'm Carolyn Seeley Horn, and this is my dream situation. I get to room and board with a bunch of my favorite people in the industry and have a space of my own that's still my own because we're all still our own bosses, and so we enjoy each other's company and we still have our own situations going on. So it's the best of both worlds. It's the agency life without the stress and politics, maybe.
And I'm Peggy Seeley, and my company is named Prodigy Public Relations Group. Well, the wall was actually just a set of color palette, and it's all made out of ceiling tiles that we painted in bright colors that we just liked, frankly. We knew that black and white was going to be the core of what we had going on in here, but we wanted to bring color into it, and because it is a dark space, we're up here, we have 2 small windows that we keep blacked out most of the time because of the computer work and everything. But we wanted some pops of color that really made it speak to us.
And green and the
Green.
chevron print.
Yes.
Yes.
This is Carolyn's favorite find. We were out shopping for furniture. We had everything except we needed some seating. And she said at the end of a very long day when the children were getting kind of tired, she said, oh, let's go over to Habitat Renovation Station. And so we did, and we found this fabulous little French-style sofa for $25.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Brian Winkler, creative director and owner of Robot House Creative, and this is Robot House Creative. Here's my design partner, Philip Schroeder, diligently working hard. And this is our space. We built it out for potentially 4. We have got an intern that comes in a few days a week. The theme essentially is robots and fun, and we had this mural designed. An illustrator friend of mine illustrated it, and we had it printed on vinyl and put up essentially as wallpaper for a wall mural. And so we just wanted to have a space that had a lot of color, was really easy for us to talk to each other and give feedback and brainstorm, and just to just kind of inspire creativity. That's what we do every day. Just the designers that we worked with, my color scheme's always just been blue and white, and so they really brought in reds and greens and oranges and tans, and so they were able to really liven it up and then add those touches that kind of gave it a quirky, fun kind of feel that I think is our brand.
Yeah.
So.
And this is a PlayStation right here.
Yeah. This basically is it looks like it should be backlit. It's not, unfortunately, but it's a magnetic marker board. As you can see, we've just started moving in, so there's still a bunch of stuff around that we haven't yet found its perfect spot yet.
And a bowl of Addies.
My bucket of
Addies.
Yeah. This is kind of my robot inspiration wall, I guess. Iron Giant and Robot House comes from the TV show Futurama, so that was our inspiration. And those are a couple of my comedy awards that I've won.
Jones, president of company Digital DK. We're a video production company. Well, first thing you notice when you walk in is this huge mural, and it was printed by a friend of mine at Walker Company. It's a photo that I found and edited. And it took me about a month to find the right one because I had so many, but this is the one I decided upon. And just kind of sets the mood for the space. Everything, I wanted everything to have like a black and white and wood tone, just to kind of play off the name digital, black and white, ones and zeros. Huge car guy, so I have all these cars all about, just kind of surround myself with what I love. And it kind of plays on the name transmission, which is,
Oh, yeah.
an automobile outlay and everything.
It's perfect. Yeah.
Everything's from IKEA.
IKEA. We love IKEA.
And I've got Xbox One and everything up here because sometimes I just need to unplug and solve a problem, and that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have these cool clocks. I'm really obsessed with time. I'm a big watch guy because everything kind of lives and dies by time, and that's how I work.
That's very deep, Steve. Go
Very
ahead.
deep. Well, I enjoy being down here in this area because I have a lot of clients in this area. This is where a lot of ad agencies are located, and that's who I work with almost exclusively. And I was in Norman working out of my home, and when this opportunity came up, I figured it'd be way better to be connected to this area, being more accessible, being able to, go to meetings a lot easier, and just being more plugged into the community that's right here in this area, Automobile Alley.